Hi cozies, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today is my Atlanta pin show haul. We have so much to go through. I don't want to make this video 1,000 years long, but I do have a lot. We're going to start with stationery, then inks, then pens. I am going to put all of the businesses that I shopped with in the description, so if you want to know where something is from, it's going to be in there. I'm also going to show the business cards for the ones that I do have, but we got to get started because we have so much to go through. Okay, starting off with everything I got from Lighthouse Paper Co. They had so many cute things. I had to contain myself, but I'm going to show you what I got. So first I got this Traveler Company brass ruler. I don't have a brass ruler. I thought this was nice, so I wanted to pick this up. I do love Traveler's products, so that's the first thing I got from them. I then got a little Traveler's little craft paper folder so I can put like my cards in and things like that. I do use my Travelers as my pocket notebook. I throw it in my purse, so I wanted a place if I just didn't want to take all of my cards to actually travel with this. So I got these two things here. Then I got these. These are so cute. So I thought when I sent out ink samples to friends and things of that nature that I could also send out these really cute little envelopes with these notes. So this is the panda one. It has a little mail in its hand, and it does come with some cards as well, envelopes. So I got that, and I got this one because I thought this was cute with the little flowers. So these two things are going to be great when I send out Happy Mail. Then I got some Tamori River paper in the A5 loose sheets. I went back and forth on this because I am more of a cream paper person, but I was like, it's Tamori River paper, and my friend Mackenzie, who was there, hey Mackenzie, if you're watching this, her and I, we had so much fun together. Oh my gosh, we enabled each other. It was such a great time. But she got some of this, and she was saying that she uses this for her like ink explorations. And so I thought, wait a second, I think I got some use for this. So I decided to pick some up. This was the last one at the table when I went, so I'm happy I was able to get it. And so I'm excited to actually use this. I also then got these two crown meal paper, pink and in this cream. I just thought these were so beautiful. I don't know if you can see like the little texture in the paper. I do want to send letters. April is National Letter Month, or National Letter Sending Month, Letter Writing Month, National Letter Writing Month. So I do want to write some letters, and I thought if I got some pretty paper, that would encourage me to do so. So I got these two from Lighthouse Paper Co. as well. And then the last two things I got from Lighthouse Paper Co. was this brush lettering practice paper. I really like brush lettering. I think it is so pretty. So I wanted to be able to go ahead and practice that myself at home. I do have tons of brush pens, and I'm not the best at it. I've been practicing. I've been getting a little bit better. So I wanted some paper to actually do this. And I thought this was beautiful, how I could hold the paper and everything. And then I got this beginner's calligraphy workbook as well. I've taken a modern calligraphy class. I took an italic calligraphy class at the Atlanta Pen Show with Nick Pang. If you haven't seen my vlog, go ahead and watch that. It's right before this one. And so I wanted to also get this beginner's calligraphy so I can practice. I think calligraphy is beautiful. I think those that can do it well are amazing. So I want to have a little creative outlet and practice it myself. And then the last thing I got from Lighthouse Paper Co. was the MD memo block. Currently, when I write notes, I just use whatever paper's next to me for work. And I thought this would be great to put on my work desk, have an actual, something that could take fountain pen ink, because I haven't tried this out, but I definitely feel like it can take some fountain pen ink. It's Midori paper, so why wouldn't it? And so I wanted to be able to use my fountain pens while I'm at work, and I thought this would be a great way to do so. When I'm writing on my little to-do list here, I thought this would be nice to have. So that is everything that I got from Lighthouse Paper Co. And they were so nice. I do have to say, everyone I interacted with, all of these shop sellers were so nice. So grateful for them. And that's everything I got from here. The next stationery I got, this is from Jen's Ohana Designs, or Jen's Ohana Designs. I hope I'm not pronouncing that wrong. She was so sweet too. Like I said, all the shop owners were nice. The first thing I got was these little Midori clips. They're little bunnies. Do you see that? They're cute little bunnies. I had to get this. Like, what do you mean? So I got these because I thought those were cute. And then I got some more like letter writing paper and envelopes. This one has, I don't know if you can see the gold foil. So pretty. So I got this one. This I actually got from a different shop. This is from The Right Stuff. This is the only thing I got from The Right Stuff, and it was so nice. She had other postcards, but I love butterflies, so I got this. So that's from The Right Stuff. And then the next thing I got from Ohana was this one as well. the pink, like, oh, gorgeous. Love this, the roses. And then I got this paper, and it's also by Midori. I hadn't seen this one before. This is how it looks. So gorgeous. And it came with envelopes. So fun little story. There was a woman there. Her name was Olivia, and she got this design and I got this one. And so she suggested, hey, how about we switch a sheet of paper with each other? And we did right there. And that's what I said. People from the pen show were so nice. Like some of the best, like, fun people you could meet. But anyway, we switched papers. So I gave her a sheet of mine. She gave me a sheet of hers. Like, this is so pretty. Like, look at those little strawberries. And this also came with the envelope. So she gave me one of her envelopes. Let me open this up so you can see what the envelopes I have look like. So these are my envelopes. So it has like the little same rows as the paper. So that was really nice. So that's everything that I got from Ohana Designs. So this piece here, this is the only paper product I got from Penrome. They had the Esterbrook Coffee Monsters Co. collab blotter paper that's always sold out everywhere. So I decided to get some of this from Penrome. Next we have inks. So this is all of the ink that I bought from the pen show. We'll go through. I am going to do a separate video swatching these. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. So let me show you all the ink that I got. I'm going to break this up into the shops that I got it from. So these are all of the inks that I got from Stationer's Emporium. I love Stationer's Emporium. They are located here in Georgia. Savannah is so nice. Her and her husband run it together. And so these are all the inks I got from them. I love Wearingeul ink. I have Siddhartha and Frankenstein inked into my gin house. And so I wanted to get some other inks as well. I wanted the full bottle of these because I only had these in the samples. So I got 2 full bottles of that. And then I got the Dizzy Scent of Mashua. Little backstory here. There was a woman named Yulia who was at the table. And this was the last one. And she was buying it. So I was like a little bummed out. But you know, it's whatever. I'll just order it online. And she was like, no, you can buy it. And I was like, are you serious? And she was like, yeah, like, this is what it's all about, community. And she was so sweet and so lovely. She bought so much ink. I know she's going to have a good time. So she let me buy the Scent of Mashua. And I thought this was so pretty. It's such a nice light pink. And I love pink. So I had to have this. The next color I got was Lost by Wearingeul. I saw a sample of this in a video here on YouTube. So I thought this would be a nice one to add to my collection once you see the pens that I bought. And then the last one I got was A Study in Scarlet, a nice pretty red. I love red ink. I'm a fan of red ink. So if there's ink and there's red, I'm probably gonna buy it. So that's everything that I got from Stationer's Emporium. The next inks here, I got all of these from Federalist Pens and Paper. Here is the name right here. And again, they also were nice. I think they're brothers, and they had like these crates of ink and ink and ink, and you could just go through it, scrounge through it like little dwellers. And I definitely took the opportunity to go through all the ink that they had, and I got a few colors. I don't own any Sailor Shikiori ink. I do own a studio ink from Sailor, but I thought these would be nice to try. I did watch a whole video of my Dating Line Diaries swatching all of the Sailor inks that she had, and these colors stuck out to me, so I bought these. I got the Kinmokuse. It's like an orange ink. Again, these will make sense once you see the pens I got. I also got Kamakusa as well, and then Shito. So these are the 3 Sailor inks I got. And then I got the Platinum Carbon ink. I've heard so many good things about the Platinum Carbon ink. I don't own any of it. I do have my Pilot Iroshizuku Takesumi. That is my favorite black ink. It remains in the top spot. So I'm hoping trying out this ink, I will get a new favorite or something else to add to my collection. And these were not like bad prices. I think I paid like $12 for this, and these were, I think, like 18. Yeah, these were like 18 a piece. So I'm not mad at it. And like I said, the guys were so nice. So I got this ink from them. Oh, and I almost forgot. I also got this ink from them as well. This is Robert Oster Gold Antiqua. So I got this one because they had a nice little bin of Robert Oster inks. By the time I got to their table, a lot of them were just lots of bottles of the same ink. I'm pretty sure they had more like in the beginning days, but I'm happy I got this color. I love Robert Oster ink. The next ink I got is from Andorilium. They had a table where you could literally swatch all of the different ink colors, which I thought was so nice because you go in, unless you looked up all these colors, you don't know what they look like. And so it's a little bit easier if they let you swatch it so you can really see the true color, because 9 times out of 10, the color on the box don't really match the ink. But in this case, it definitely does. This is Luna Moth Green by Decorative, and this is such a gorgeous color. When I swatched this, I had to have it, literally had to have it right then and there. So I got this from Decorative. The next ink I got was the actual Pen Show ink. And this one is by Franklin Christoph. They did a limited edition for the Atlanta Pen Show, and it's a red ink, which I like red ink. I don't know if I'll use it, but I did definitely want to have it. So we're gonna swatch this again later on in another video. The next set of inks, I got these from Decorative Pens. Let me get their card. Here it is. So I got these from Decorative Pens. He is a pen maker out of Ohio. Him and his wife were so nice. He was so nice. Great people. Definitely gonna buy a pen from them later on. I didn't buy a pen from them this time around because I didn't really see anything that spoke to me, but with the new colors he has coming out, I'm gonna have to spend some money. So I got these pens from Decorative Pens. I mean, these inks from Decorative Pens. They had where you could get 3 of the Colorverse inks for $20, and you could pick what any color you wanted. And they had a little swatch book that you can look through and see what the colors look like. So I got Felice. I don't know, child. And this one is without the glistening. They had one that was glistening red, but I just wanted a nice flat red. I then got Ginkgo Tree, which is a nice brown, and then Dust Storm, which is a really like pale-ish green. We're getting the springtime, so I need some springtime inks. And then I got these 2 Colorverse inks as well. This is Ginyo Yobi Yuoto. I'm pretty sure I pronounced it correctly. Forgive me. And this is by Colorverse as well. But this color, like, oh, Celadon colors have my heart. And then the other ink I got is the Year of the Horse ink, and this is the Glistening Gold. I didn't know that Colorverse brought out multiple versions of the Year of the Horse ink. Like, you could get it with flat, you could get it with like gold, silver. I didn't know that. So I got this one with the Glistening Gold, and I thought it was so pretty. The swatch was so nice. So I got those inks from Decorative Pens. And then last but certainly not least, Mackenzie, my new pen friend. Pen Realm had the Esterbrook the Coffee Monsters Co. Forgotten Iced Latte ink, and then when I went to the table, they didn't have it anymore. It was sold out. She didn't know that I had already looked in it. It was sold out, but that same day, she had actually bought it like earlier in the day, no, the day before, and she came and she gave me a sample of her bottle, and I thought that was just the nicest thing ever. She is such a sweet person. So she gave me a sample of her Forgotten Iced Coffee, and I'm definitely gonna put this in a pen, like immediately after this video. So I'm so excited to actually have this. So those are all the inks I got from the pen show. Now this is something that doesn't really fit into any of those 3 categories I talked about. This is from NP Designs, and he has pen trays that he gets from Turkey, and I had to have this pen tray. Are you kidding me? It's pink and like a light oak color. So I had to have this. This is the only pink one he had. I wanted like a 2-pen one also, but this is going to be great when I'm showing you all comparison pens in my upcoming videos and things of that nature. So I'm so happy to have this in a cute little dust bag to put it in. So I wanted to show you this before we get into all of the pens that I bought at the pen show. Okay, so starting off with Pen Realm. I don't have their card, but child, y'all know who Pen Realm is. I got a few pens from them. So I got this pink Kaweco. This color is sold out everywhere, and I wanted it so bad because I love the color pink, and I got this in a medium nib, and I also got a converter for it as well because I am definitely going to put some pink ink in this. So I got a little converter, and this is the pink one. This is the Kaweco Sport. These are such good pocket pens. Like, I know some people love or hate Kawecos, but I love them. They come in so many colors. I don't have any of the Sport, like the metal bodies, but I think this is so pretty. So I got this one from them. And then Kirk Spear, who's the owner of Pen Realm, did the Atlanta Pen Show exclusive nib. And I don't know if y'all can see this. I'm going to do my very best to show you. Let me just show you one of them, because I got 2. I got one in a, I got one in a fine and one in a medium. So I'm just going to show you all, come as close as I can. Can you see the little Coke bottle on that? Yeah, I think it's focused. The little Coke bottle, and it says ATL in the middle of the Coke bottle. So I had to get these. I like, that was, I was gonna get them one way or another. This was the first stop I made at the pen show. I'm like, I'm not going outside and not having these nibs. These are Yovo 6 nibs. I'm pretty sure I'll find a pen to put them in, but I had to have those. So I got 2, medium and fine. And then the last pen I got from Pen Realm was the Twisby Bahama Yellow. Oof, she's pretty. I don't have any pens this color, actually. So I was like, it's new, it's cute. I saw it in person because I wanted to compare it to the Saffron. I knew Saffron was going to be brighter, but I still wanted to see how this was going to look in person, and I liked it. And then I got this, if I'm not mistaken, I got this in a broad. Did you at least see it? Did you get this in a broad? I don't know. I ain't got the paper on here. When I open it up, they'll tell me if I got it in a broad. But I think I did because no, I didn't get it in a broad. Excuse me. I got this pen in a stub because I don't own any stub nibs and I wanted to try it out. And I just feel like with this color, and I'm probably going to put a nice, beautiful golden ink in this. Probably the Robert Oscar. I feel like that would be a perfect match. Anyway, we're getting off track. We got to keep this going. So I got this from Pen Realm. And then you can go to Kirkspear's Table and not get a grind. I had made my appointment well in advance. So what I did was I took my Esterbrook and I got this ground into a custom cursive smooth italic as a custom grind on it. It was a medium. Now this baby writes like a dream. I can't wait to use this. Let me see if we got, he put a little blue ink in here. Let me see if it's still, can it still write? Oh yeah, there we go. This is so smooth. I'm definitely gonna wash it out, put in a probably Terranisha Guitars Nostalgic Honey in this, but now it just writes. I don't know, the way it writes in my hand, babes, love it. So that's everything that I got from Pen Realm. The next stop I made was Florida Fountain Pen, and I wanted to just take a look at sailors. I'd never seen a sailor in person and really looked at them, and the owner, yes, Joe, so nice. He let me try out his Sailor 1911L. Oh my God, that pen is a dream. That pen is a dream. But by the time I already spent some money, so I couldn't spend on another $400. But I'm telling you right now, a Sailor 1911L gonna see me coming. But the start of the show here. This is the Friends line from Sailor, and I love duckies. I think ducks are so adorable. So I got this pen, and it is so fun and gorgeous and everything. Like, are you kidding me? You can't tell me this pen is not like the cutest thing you've ever seen. And I haven't even opened the box up, honestly. Look at all the different characters. Oh my gosh. And then they give you 2 cartridges here, and the converter's also in here. So you do get a converter. And I just had this, when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, that's the Sailor that I want to start with. So this is my very first Sailor pen. And like I said, it is so pretty. And one of the things I loved about it was that it has a little ducky on the nib. Do you see the little ducky? Are you kidding me? Now, y'all probably don't know this about me because I never said it online. I got a fear of birds. I don't trust birds. Did you know that a group of crows is called a murder? That's enough right there not to trust birds. But I do think ducks are so cute. So I just, yeah, this is my first Sailor. I am so happy. I can't wait to ink it up. This is in an extra fine, and it's gorgeous. Like, I see what the obsession is. And once I write with it, I really do think I'll understand the obsession with Sailor and how people love Sailor. Them prices, not loving them prices. But I did get this pen for a great deal. This pen is originally like $300 some. I got it for $160, so I'm not mad about that. And yeah, such a gorgeous, gorgeous pen. Oh, so cute. I love duckies, and it just makes it so fun. It's springtime. Like, what? So this is what I got from Florida Fountain Pen. The next pen I got was from Franklin Christoph. I have been stalking the Franklin Christoph site for a long time because I wanted the it's just paper. I wanted one of their antique glass pens, okay? And so every time I go in there, it's all out of stock. I'm like, oh my God, I can't get this pen. So when I went, I was like, do you have anything antique glass? And the guy was like, oh yeah, we do. And it was this pen. Take a moment. Breathe in. Are you kidding me? I have never in my life seen a pen this beautiful. Like, baby, the minute it had to come home with me. I got this in a fine, And the nib doctor was there. Again, that's in my vlog. And she made sure it was nice and smooth and everything. I used it and it was gorgeous. Y'all, this pen, this is my holy grail. Like, are you kidding me? This is gorgeous. And it came with a sleeve. They give you some ink cartridges and then the converter's already in the pen. I just thought this was the most gorgeous pen I have ever seen. And I was not leaving the pen show without this in my hands. The next pen I got is from the one and only Bart Connor from Zodiac Pen Company. He was so nice. Like, oh, he was so nice to talk to. Such a nice man. And he gave me stickers, and I love stickers. So I got a pen. This is a maker pen. And when I tell you I want to show you, like, come on. Bam. What? Okay, this pen is gorgeous. This is the Cinder in Smoke. This is with a Jovo 6 steel gold nib in a broad, and this is the Cancer model, and it is so gorgeous. The it's like, what? And it has his little can you see that design on the nib there? Yeah, gorgeous pen. He had his own inked up with I'm wearing gold ink, and it was so pretty. But if I can show you what it looks like on this card, like, what? That is nice. So I had to have this pen. It was the only one there besides his personal one, and I just thought it was gorgeous. Like, what? Maker pens, babes. That's where it's at. Anyway, so that is the only pen that I got from Zodiac Pen Co. The next pen I got was something fun. This is a Pelican Twist. I got this from Ohana Designs, and I did also get a little converter to go with it, and I thought it was so fun. It does pull out. Ooh, child. And it was fun to write with. I tried it out. I think it'd be a nice, cute little desk pen. I'll put a little ink in there. Just something fun and cute to have on my desk. So I got this from and it's a little fun. Like, that's fun to play with. Now, these next two pens are from Federalist. Again, same place I got all those inks from. And these are the Cross from Cross. And I got this one. Ooh, so pretty. Thought it was so pretty. One of these is a extra fine and one is a medium. He switched the nibs out for me there, but I thought this was such a pretty color. And I did have to get, now this pen wasn't a lot of money. You know what was a lot of money? These. I think I can't remember, like $20 for these cross converters. Anyway, that's besides the point. But I got this one, which is so pretty. And then I also got it a sister. And this one is like, oh, look at that. Look, they're so cute. Very pretty colors. Now, I've heard crosses have been around a long time. I've never owned a cross pen. This was my first time trying it out. I do love these bodies. I like how it felt in my hand when I picked them up. So we're going to see how these ones write. But these are the ones that I got from Federalist Pens and Paper. Now, this pen I got from the penshow.com, literally the penshow.com. This is a Sailor, and I don't know what model this is. I don't got the answer to that, but let's go with this. It's the Sailor Prophet Junior 10 Plus, maybe. But I got this because I thought it was cute. I love this pink. Like, it's so iridescent. Comes with a converter, and it comes with a bottle of ink. I thought all of that, I have to get it. And it's so pretty. So I got this in a medium fine, which Sailor medium fine is really nice. Like, very nice to write with and everything. So I got this from thepenshow.com. The next pen I got is from Happy Hour Pens and Gifts, Adam. Shout out to Adam. He was so nice. And it is my first noveler. It is so pretty. I literally had one of these on my wish list from Atlas. And I actually got one. And it's gorgeous. And this is a medium. Yes, I got this in a medium. Because I'm thinking a nice chocolate, deep chocolate brown ink in this. Oh, will be so nice. And it's a piston fill, as you can see. So I got this from Happy Hour Pens and Gifts. And then the last pen, it took me by surprise. Because I didn't have plans to actually get another pen. This was at the end of the show. And so I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna get another pen. Like, I'm probably done. But when I seen this pen at the table, I had to have it. This is by Pens by Design, the owner Stacy, he and his wife. Oh my gosh. They're, like I said, everybody nice. And this is another maker pen. And y'all, I'm gonna let the pen do the talking. What? Are you kidding me? Stop it. It looks like literal coffee, like an iced latte. And I got this in a broad. And look at that. It has like his little, let me do this. It has his little logo on there, the little feather. Are you like, no. Gorgeous. What? So pretty. And he gave me a little converter too to put it in. And he said that this can be an eyedropper. If you put a little silicone grease, we got 1,000 Toys Bees. Put a little of that silicone grease, you can make this an eyedropper. I don't know how to do that, but liked having the option. But this pen, I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on maker pens. And when I went past the little Hollow Customs table, he has a maker pen that has like metal on the grip section. Oh, have to have it. Anyway, that's the point. And so that is the last pen I got from the show. So with that being said, this is all of the things. You have seen everything that I have bought from the Atlanta Pen Show. Thank you so much for staying here and watching this very long video. Again, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.